She liked playing the ukulele and singing silly songs. She always gave everything and asked for nothing in return. Our family enjoyed the simple things in life. We just loved each other's company and being together. Between our mother and father, our house was always filled with laughter. I think our neighbors and friends loved coming to our house mostly to hang out with our parents. Our home was always open to all, and families stopped by often. There was always a jug of Carlo Rossi in the kitchen and an Entenmann's cake to be shared in the freezer. Back in the day, Dar would occasionally have to pick us up from high school. She was a cool mom, the big family station wagon with the fake wood paneling on the side, smoking her Benson and Hedges, and blasting AC/DC Back in Black on the 8-track. And my mom was also a big help with our schoolwork. She became quite the pro at throwing together a last-minute book report that was assigned a month ago. Due tomorrow morning. Dar always used to joke that if she ever needed to go to a nursing home, that we make sure we got that window bed. Thankfully, that never happened, and she was able to live with us in our home until the end. That was her favorite place to be. There were so many happy and wonderful memories made there. Our parents had a very happy marriage and worked together to manage all that needed to be done. Even though we used to joke that Jeffrey was the favorite, we all equally felt loved and never deprived. Our mother and father were always there for every ball game, school play, and anything we needed. When we were growing up, my mom worked from home, typing transcripts for the Passaic County Courthouse. Day and night, you can hear that typing away in the dining room. And Saturday was her weekly ShopRite trip. We all knew when she got home when we heard beep, beep, the car horn. That was our signal to get up, go out, and carry all the bags into the house. Keeping up with that food supply was a full-time job in itself. There were many mouths to feed. Although she never complained, it wasn't something she liked to do. And at the time, we never understood why it was such a tedious chore. For us, it was a great day. We were excited. Unpack the bags and see what goodies she brought us. And soda was always a staple in our house. My father was in charge of keeping up with that supply. He would choose a couple of kids to go with him to the Brookdale soda store every Saturday to pick out which flavors we wanted. We all loved our summer vacations growing up at the Jersey Shore at Seaside Heights, and our weekends were always dedicated to family. Taking turns to visit our aunts, uncles, and cousins were cherished memories for all of us. Every family had at least 5 kids, and we all got along. Our cousin Johnny was famous for his attempts to stow away in our car after every visit at their house. He always got caught, and we always had a big laugh. Our parents loved playing cards on Saturday nights with Uncle Jimmy and Aunt Gina while we played with our cousins. Aunt Judy was also a big part of Dar's life. She spent a lot of time with our family, and Judy was like a sister to her. Dar was also a big, proud member of the elite group known as the Bad Ladies. Bad Ladies? Show hands.
Yeah.
Bad Ladies. My mom also loved her grandchildren dearly, and they loved her just as much as she loved them. When we were little, we would never have to ask if she would babysit. Of course she would, anytime, anywhere. And this included dog sitting services as well. She loved feeding and playing with the kids. And when you went to Sipto's house, there was always no limited supply of ice pops you could have. And there was no cutoff time. Day or night, ice pops for all. Our last family vacation together was a couple of years ago. We went to the Outer Banks in North Carolina. We all feel so fortunate that everyone was able to arrange their schedules, and we had that time together, and we created wonderful memories that we'll never forget. Dar enjoyed spending time with all of us that very much. She did not, however, enjoy the 8-hour ride it took to get there. Are you kidding me? Was her response every time she asked Jeff, how long until we got there? And that question was asked every 10 minutes or so. Mom, you were always there for us, and we thank you for everything you've done and all the sacrifices you made. We will always keep you alive in our hearts and with our words. Rest in the sweetest peace with Daddy. Aus Wiedersehen, we say to you, as you have always said to us. This is a German phrase, which means, till we meet again.
Yeah, my name's got it approved.
Approved, come on up.
Just say it.
Feel free, no pressure. I think my daughter's shoe.
So it is, I think. Wait, let me make sure.
Make sure.
Yeah, yes. Johns, aka Janine, asked me to say a funny memory about Sit, and this one came to mind that it's probably not the bestest one ever, but it's one that no one knows and everyone needs to know, so I'm gonna inform everyone. Out of breath from the fall. Oopsie, one moment. When Jackie stayed with Sit for a few weeks, one summer in, I think it was 2019, Sito insisted on going out for Applegate ice cream. Sit obviously could not drive, and Jackie did not even receive her driver's permit yet. Either you're driving or I'm driving. Sit had given her ultimatum. Doris really wanted that ice cream, and she wasn't going to have it any other way. Jackie, petrified at the thought of Sit behind the wheel, decided to drive to get the sweets. She was driving on the left side, the wrong side of the road, for half the trip, while Doris sat there silently and nonchalantly pointing to the right. Jackie had no idea what that gesture meant until it was colliding with another car. Miraculously, they arrived at the goddamn ice cream place. Sit, remember to get sugar-free. I know, Sito uttered with her classic passive-aggressive wrist flick. And then, right after, proceeded to order a regular old sugar-laden chocolate ice cream with wet walnuts, a bad lady staple, oh dar.
51 years. I'm still here 51 years, and every time she pull out a different song.
She forgot a lot at the end, but she did. She tried. Hey, Gina, you know that.
And Aunt Gina is probably the only one I remember.
Hey, translate for us, Aunt Gina.
Even after she lost the love of her life. She was only 55 when he passed. Think about that for a moment. She could have crumbled and turned cynical, but not my mother-in-law. She embraced being a grandmother and mother to us all. The countless hours of babysitting and phone calls for help, there were always answered. She put her family first at all times. She knew nothing is more important than family. She went above and beyond always. We all have so many stories I could share. Especially when she was coming over for dinner most nights, and once in a while she offered to cook and bring it over to us. And one night it was her famous beef cubes and noodles. Well, it was too heavy and hot for her to carry, so Jeffrey went to pick up the dinner. And I get a call from him on his way back, whispering into the phone, "Put a pot of water on and make some egg noodles." So I did, figuring little did I know, she couldn't find a bowl to put the noodles in. She had made, so she put the hot butter noodles hot butter noodles into a white garbage bag. It didn't face her at all, because it was a new and clean bag. Anytime she'd watch the kids, if we had gone out at night, we'd come home, and as soon as we pulled down our street, and it could be 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and the house would be lit up like a Christmas tree. Every light on, TV blaring, we'd walk in, toys everywhere, the girls half asleep, half off the couches, and she would quite loudly say, "How was your night?" And I wouldn't want to have arrived home any other way. The sandwich always meant an ice cream sandwich, a nice pop would stop every tear from running down their faces. She was so great. We all miss those times. Her grandkids will forever remember her because she's simply unforgettable. I tell my girls every day, no matter how hard life gets, everything will turn out as God planned. But unfortunately, the only way out is through. So we will take with us in our hearts and souls what we have learned from Doris. And how to be a warm-hearted, generous, loving mom, Cinto friend, and we will get through. And we will be better for it. Rest in peace, my beautiful mother-in-law. You are home now with your love.
Was always one to crank out a tune and lift everyone's spirits. Whether it was Dirty Lil or Hidja Midja. One of my all-time favorites, Gay Boo, which is a spectacular song. She would fill the room with her songs and touch everyone with her happiness. Doris loved life and celebrated it always. She lived for her family, and it's the one thing that she cherished the most. To be surrounded by her children and grandchildren, loved ones and friends all the time, just completely filled her with happiness. Her family was the purpose for being and her reason for existing, and she cherished each and every moment of it. While today I'm touched with some sadness that I'll never hear Doris say, "Hello, it's only me." We hold on to these happy memories. Those memories will always be with us, and for one person to have that level of impact on so many people is just truly a blessing and a gift to all of us who got to call her Doris, aunt, her cousin, sister, friend, Cinto, Sit, or mom. So rest in peace, Doc.